Welcome to today's episode of Am I the A-Hole? And today we have Am I the A-Hole for not agreeing to doing a custody split in my dad's divorce? Now, I'm going to say probably not, but let's read this anyway. I, 17 male, just turned 17 and my dad is in the middle of his divorce. His ex wants me to go to her 50% of the time like my younger half-siblings from their marriage. But my dad's ex is not my mom, and I don't want to have any kind of custody time with her. I'm happy their marriage is ending, happier than ever since they got married. She's being really forceful about this, and I heard her yell down the phone when she was talking to Dad the other night, which is why I ask. Now, there's more, but I just want to talk about this bit a little bit more. You are not the a-hole. She kind of sounds like a prick, and if she's not your real mom, you don't have to see her as a mom, especially if they're getting divorced, dude. My mom died when I was 5. Oof, sorry for your loss. And in part, that's why I never liked my dad's ex. I met her when I was 6. She came over one day while... Wait. Only took your dad a year? Alright. Bit of an L move, but whatever. She came over one day while I was home. She got uncomfortable seeing photos of my mum of us as a family and either hid them or put them down so she wouldn't have to see. Rough? What the hell? Then she was talking about how excited she was to be in my life. When she and my dad got engaged, she started to get agitated that I didn't want to be in the wedding and I was still talking about mum. She'd ask me why I had to talk about my mum and why I couldn't be happy with the mum I had right there. She told me often that she loved me and wanted me to say it back, but I never did. My dad was really weak about standing up for me or making her back off. My relationship with him get worse. I don't think that's grammar. Because of this. But I never had a good relationship with her. I hated her from the beginning. So upset about my mum. Her jealousy made me want nothing to do with her. I never gave her the love and affection she basically begged for. She and my dad had 5 kids together while they were married, and each time she'd act like my half-siblings would be the reason I would finally start to love her. Okay, before I go to the next part, this woman is insane. First of all, coming in only a year later, and then instantly trying to replace someone. Pretty messed up, not gonna lie. You can't just do nice things and expect the child to love you. You have to earn it. And if they don't want any part of you, even after you've done a lot, that's their decision. You can't really force it on someone. So far, this child is not the a-hole so far. The only time my dad was good was when he'd talk about mum with me or share a story about her, but he did it when his ex wouldn't hear. But he'd also tell me she felt insecure and I clung so tightly to mum that I made her feel like she had no place in our family. I do think she loves me. I just think she doesn't love me in a healthy way. It's more selfish, something I learned to accept in therapy, that she can love me, like really love me, but it still could be unhealthy. That is absolutely right. Dude, this story is just brain numbing. How can you read this while editing and not think, okay, maybe I'm not the a-hole here? Like, if you're venting, that's cool, but there's no way you're the a-hole. Alright, final part. When my dad and her announced they were getting divorced, I was really happy. My dad had really made a stand for me, and he told her we were going to celebrate my mum's birthday together. Just him and me. I think that was the final straw in their marriage. But even after everything, she still wants me around. Well, I don't want her in my life. Even though she's the mother of my half siblings, I don't want to see her much. If I could never see her again, it would make me happy, even though I'm more indifferent now. But she's really pushing for this, and my dad has asked me to consider it. To think about all the years she tried, even if it wasn't great. I told him not to go back to putting her before me. After I heard her yelling at Dad, she asked me how I could be so ungrateful. Well, long story short, you're not the a-hole. She is absolutely the a-hole. And your dad's also an a-hole. They can't be forcing this on you. Now, it has been a long time. They raised you for a long time. But raising you and being your parent are two different things. If you don't want to see her as a parent, you don't have to. And at this point, it seems more like a grudge thing more than an actual care about you thing, to be honest. And 5 kids is insane. That means there's 6 in total. Why would you want to take care of that many children at the same time? It's just... Well, 1 more year and you'll be allowed to move out and make your own decisions. So, there's that going for you, but you're not the a-hole. Like, if you ever slapped a gift out of their hands trying to give it to you, or were mean to them for no reason, then yeah, you're the a-hole. But from the sounds of it, they were just trying to force parenthood, and you didn't want that. So yeah, that's the end of today's video. If y'all like and comment, I'll think about making another one and making it longer. Anyway, subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.